Hey guys, Ted, Tpkracing here at BRC Automotive. Just giving you guys an update. This is the 2006 Mustang GT that we did Detroit rocker cams on. They don't require phase limiters and they use the factory valve springs. And I do remember telling you guys that I was going to try to find a graph to do a comparison on, and I was able to find a graph. I found a graph of a 3-valve Mustang GT with just an intake and one of our tunes in it. I would have liked to get or to find a baseline that we had in our arsenal of dynos for a completely bone stock one with no tune, no intake. But, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, and it's not like, you know, intake and a tune was a drastically huge number. So it's still a good comparison regardless of the fact. So we already did our dyno polls and stuff like that, which I will tag the videos in this. But the comparisons, you know, all the way from mid-range to top end is definitely great numbers for what, you know, having a full bolt-on naturally aspirated. For this person that hasn't driven this car with all the modifications done, it's definitely going to be a real treat for them compared to, you know, just having a stock Mustang with, you know, an axle back. So, but let's get down to the numbers, and we'll show you on the dyno graph here. And as you can see, the solid lines are the current dyno that we have of the 2006 Mustang, and the dotted lines are of the stock intake and tune Mustang that we did a long time ago. So as you can see, the horsepower was 337 and compared to 286 that we got out of the stocker. And as you can see, you know, through the low end, it's got a little bit here, and then in the mid-range, it definitely gains a really good amount of horsepower and torque. And as you can see, especially with the cams, is that it carries the torque out further compared to what the stock was, where it starts falling off. And it's just great horsepower and torque across the board. So, you know, yeah, 337, 321 foot-pounds of torque versus the stocker was 299 torque, 286 horse. But let's, you know, I know it sounds like it's not much gained in torque, but it really is actually. So, you know, if you compare it into the graph of where everything falls down to in horsepower and torque, I mean, it's just great numbers.